my role is to help agents sell more homes. Definitely. It's also to help people when they are kind of questioning if a refinance would be the right thing for them, to just be an advisor in that role. The big thing is to ask questions. What is your ideal outcome of this? Do you want to shorten the term? Do you want to free up some liquid cash? Do you want to eliminate some monthly debt, which would in turn free up the cash? Utilizing the equity in the house. And really it's just having a conversation. What's the end target to this? But every loan is like a fingerprint. It's super unique. So the thing is digging deep and not talking over anybody. Because a lot of people, there's no class in high school for mortgage. That's definitely one of those things that they didn't tell us about. What's an escrow account? Why does it matter? All these different things. So it's really just having a baseline conversation and just being a human being. Since I can remember, I've been in and around this business. There was an opportunity to help my brother do marketing at a local mortgage company here in town. My mom was actually working at that company as well. So they just needed somebody to help with flyers and things like that. And they asked me to come on board as an employee there and just take care of document storage, updating files, scanning them in. So that taught me the importance of a note, a mortgage, a 1003, all the different documents associated with a mortgage transaction. It taught me what they were, what to look for, why they're important. So I ended up at another mortgage company doing like case opening. So, the loan officer would take the application, get everything in, and then I would take it, go through it, order the appraisal, order documents, different things like that. Leaning off the knowledge that I had of what the documents were and why, now I got to implement the process, the next step behind the scenes. So all of this wasn't necessarily the out in front sales side, it was the special ops background stuff of why all that stuff is important. Eventually got the opportunity to process. So then I was a processor for, I would say, between 4 and 5 years. Actually ended up going back to Sweetwater for 2.5 years. It's an amazing company. I love music. I still produce music, things like that. I have a studio that I own and operate out of the house. Love talking with people, but I missed the actual seeing their face, the interaction of some one-on-one type, rather than just banging through a bunch of calls. Just to hit a statistic. It wasn't as meaningful and fulfilling as I had hoped. And again, missed the mortgage industry. So decided it's what I do. It's part of who I am. Not only that, it's a fulfilling career. And it's a great career. And you make a difference in people's lives when you speak with integrity and you take your time and you truly care and you invest in them. And it makes all the difference in the world. I actually knew Greg from childhood, but known each other for a very long time. So Greg he knew me from the past, and he kind of knew the position I was in, and he reached out. I would say honesty and communication. It's like definitely being busy, no downtime, always having an agenda, and just talking to people about their goals and providing solutions, and taking the fact that I've done the behind the scenes stuff and getting ahead of any kind of situations or any kind of thing that could trip us up along the way ahead of time. And having those conversations and having the understanding that even if there's news that I know they might not want to hear, it's my job to deliver the news. He was just always there, always was able to get the answers even if he didn't have them, and was reliable. It was just somebody that they could trust. That they knew if I spoke the word and said that this would happen, that they didn't have to second guess that or have doubt, and just know that my arm's around them every step of the way. My family, most definitely. That being said, having empathy for other folks and understanding that I'm the role of an advisor to them. People make big decisions based on the advice that I give them. So I don't take that lightly.